All right, we are live. Welcome, folks. We having a good day? Probably going to be a shorter one today. I do want to watch Ran in his playoffs game, but we'll see. Might not be able to catch the full thing. What a draw. All right, what's in the box? I mean, we always get it fisted here. Kind of crazy that both of those were tagless, and then we come back for the voucher. Cool. Short stream pog, yeah, they... that... Short stream and pivoting to glass are the two times you should never trust me. Wheel me? I'm so unlucky. What are we doing here? Like, the ice cream is pretty good, but I want to be greedy because we need money. Good luck tomorrow. Any strats in mind? Nope. My strategy is to prepare for casting the playoffs on Saturday and Sunday. All right. What do we do here? Like this, maybe? Yerp. All right. Get this runner up, we can go pair mode like we want. Oh, hello.
Well met.
Tom, thank you for the 5 months. What's in here? Wheel?
Well met.
I guess we can cut the 4 and the 3, just we don't really want to be doing straights with a raised fist, but what are you gonna do? Pulte, thank you for the 8 months. Egg? Oh my god, synergy, chat. We can't lose now, we've got synergy. Sure. Oh, it was a 10. Okay, we wouldn't have hit anyway. Gareth, thank you for the super chat. Do you enjoy forcing cellular runs or jokers? I just play what the game gives me, mostly. But that's kind of what you have to do on most gold stake runs. There we go. 45 chips out of this fella. That's not bad. 60 chips off of this fella. Getting dangerously close to having straight... Oh, we already have straights in the telescope. Unlucky. Need to find another 8, I guess. Probably just going to win no matter what we play, unfortunately. Let's get a gift card. Yeah, that would really help us tank the run. There we go. We got what we wanted. What's your problem, man? PF, thank you for the sub. Wait, we hit? $90 chips? Probably don't need you since we have a runner. I guess we'll take a Saturn. Blue seal? Probably worth. Really need something multiplicative, though. If we want this run to be anything. Gift card is fine, relying on Molt for it, less fine. Yeah. The strong thing that gift card does is not juice a swashbuckler. Gift card is an extremely strong joker, not just completely and utterly independent of swash. Edsy. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're currently working on a pair run. You can tell because I have the best pair runner in the game, Runner. Hope you had a good stream, though. Good luck on Thursday. Chat's trying to, once again, convince me that Swash and Egg is a meaningful combo in this game. Alright, we're just going pairs. Oh, I gave up too soon. Bacon and egg are a better combo, to be fair. Ain't that the truth? Glad somebody's bringing some sense into this. Gerb, thank you for the bits. Emulate. My man. Oh, we're not making straights anymore, so runner's just stuck at 105, which is fine. Sock me. Have I had this since Ante 1? No. I think I sold that one.
Well met.
Muzz, thank you for the 3 months.
Well met.
Let's try and find a 5, I suppose. How many do I have? 3? Okay. Acrobat, finally something. Mercury is in Gatorade. You love to hear it. We could probably fish for the 10 here. Cool. Acrobat plus Tong synergy. Y'all got to learn a different word than synergy. Strategy would be a good one. Expect an angry email from my boss about you irresponsibly introducing me to Vagabond. It's going to be cited as the reason for my termination at this rate. I can't stop playing either. It's so good. I can't stop trying to force Vlad blood magic builds that I know are about as effective as Egg and Squash, or at least seem to be when I play them. Hey, welcome, C-Dubs. But you get the Ring of Beefiness, imagine? Oh, I chase that dragon every run. The stencil actually looks pretty good here. If we sell the Swash Egg. But let's maybe not do that. Queen me? That's not ideal. I think we this is still probably just the way. Nah. Yeah, if you like Risk of Rain 2, you'll probably like Megabonk. That's what got me hooked. It is kind of similar, but it's like the Vampire Survivors version of Risk of Rain. But like, a lot of the mechanics are more Risk of Rain than they are Vampire Survivors. Stencil is funny until you die because no molt. I mean, we have molt. I think the stencil was just a fine play here. Could be a C and double. So current Night Rain depth? 2. I have not been playing a lot. Because, well, it's technically 2, but I think it's dropping. Okay, we'll just rip the Ecto and then cry when it hits, yep, the bad stuff. It's been tanking since I got to 2 because I've been playing with my less experienced friends. Both of my friend groups also have a Revenant main in them. Which doesn't bode well for the higher depths. That said, on Thursday, that's the day after tomorrow, we're going to be doing a Night Rain stream with Bushy again. Now the egg is eternal? Why? Carrying Bushy through again? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. With my Revenant gameplay. Whoops. We're just gonna do this until the final hand, I think, if we get to that point. And then we'll use our discards. This might just win, though. More Mercury. The plant, huh? Probably should have kept the 8. Cool. Guess maybe we could start hoarding some Mercuries upstairs, just in case. But 1.5x kind of relevant. And since it is in the telescope, it's not as though we like can't find additional levels if we do hold them. So let's just go ahead and hang on to that and buy the observatory. Wow, I can't believe this is like half as good as a red card would have been in this spot. Incredible. Who wouldn't want red card but half as good? I just need a new hand here. This is Synergy Slander, Roffle? Yep. I guess steel is fine with the fist. Bell, probably our easiest boss line. That's kind of a gift. Probably should have moved that Jake behind the queen. Okay. I'm really tempted to do the funny here.
Well met.
Fiberty, thank you for the 6 months. Fist goes, right? Or the egg could go. Just as a demonstration of how little it was doing. Wait, this is actually kind of cracked. Egg definitely would have gone for that anyway. Now we can copy the true carry of the build. Runner. Is egg really worth more than raised fist here? Well, yeah, egg was worth a lot of money. That's why we sold it. It's like you're not even paying attention. Not even sure what we're rolling for at this point. Nothing matters other than this last hand, so let's just hopefully save this until save our discards at least until the last hand. Wait. That was actually a throw. I miscounted the jacks. Oh, still too easy because we got rid of that stupid egg. I don't know if I can take that voucher because it ruins our loyalty card. Almost punished? No, we've got solid flat mult and chips, so that's all we need. Don't talk about egg like that. What are you gonna do? What's egg gonna do? It's already been sold. More money. Cut down on the low end so that we can get better base mold out of our strong Molt Joker. Loyalty card is actually a decent Joker. Always has been. ×4 is a big number. It's almost as though, and hear me out on this one, the strength of a Joker is dependent on the context in which you evaluate it. Everything is a pair build until it isn't. Yes, exactly. That chatter gets it. I need more. Honestly, we could probably sell out of the runner at this point. If I'm gonna be honest and forsake the egg, I have to be honest and consistent and forsake the runner as well. Once its time has come. forgot about this boss blind. Why is it such bully? How did we draw every single 2? Okay, cool. I guess I could have eaten a couple of these. Probably can't take another ecto, can we? I'll make it awfully difficult to hit our pairs. And we have like 2 open Joker slots as it is. Shouldn't eat planets, that's bad for you? What are you, a doctor? Certainly not my doctor. Thought minerals were good for you? Yeah, exactly. Nasty Power, thank you for the super chat. Good thing you kept the egg around so it could give you a nice econ boost to buy a blueprint and loyalty card and nothing else significant. Yeah, exactly. Look, the egg did its job. And it did it okay. Wait, did we die here because I didn't get enough planets up there? Nope. Mercury helps you design beautiful hats? Yeah. And if you consume enough of it, eventually, like Aaron Rodgers, you'll see the Hat Man. Famed epidemiologist Aaron Rodgers. Oh, money. What happened with Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was like crawling off the field like he had gotten downed in Fortnite or something.
Well met.
I don't know how greedy we can get here, so I'm going to not be greedy. Probably could have, but probably won't into the big blind. Odd, thank you for the prime. More steel to help with the fist. More blue so that we can draw it more easily, even though it doesn't matter in the slightest. And then we really only have, like... Jokers left to purchase here. Yeah, I don't care about the blue seals anymore now that I think about it. Because I don't have space here. Welcome, Ty. Yeah, don't forget to move this. And this. Send it for our last successful hand of the run. Yeah. I mean, that was much better than I was expecting, but we're still dead here. Alright. Let's just die with dignity. Thank you, runner, for the carry. Look, let's be honest, it was loyalty card. Loyalty card is what enabled the well, blueprint and loyalty card is what enabled the egg selling. Which is the strongest play anyone could ever make. Oh. GG. Run it back. What is this draw? Okay, no Matador value there. Get off my plane. Edium, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that.
Well met.
And Nick, thank you for the prime. It's a really bad idea to use the business card here. I don't know how many times I have to learn this lesson, but like the greed consumes me every time. Are we buying the voucher? I'll take a Burning Man. What do I do here? Kill the 7s? Probably just need any amount of scoring right now. Okay. Good thing we picked up this sly fellow. I guess it's Erosion here. It's definitely better than the dagger. But then again, most things are. That means we don't have to take the rental there either. How many more rounds do I have here? 3? There's a temperance in here, right? I've been lied to. And the worst part, it was by myself. Here. Okay, we do probably want to long-term turn this into, you're not going to believe this, a pair run, since we have chips here, but... Maybe we can get high enough high card chips. One more round, so we sell the trading card after this. Why are these so terrible? I guess they are tarot cards, so that checks out. Yeah, see, that's just like worse than getting Sly Joker value right now. Oh! I forgot to sell them. Minus $3. It's kind of good. Okay, I don't need chips that badly. Relax. Plutonium. Guess we are doing high card. World's worst high card is about to drop. There's nothing in this run that wants it to be a high card other than exactly Burnt Joker. Immolate me? I do not want an Ecto here when I have horrendously bad... I guess I could sell these and then Ecto. Look, let's not pretend like the run is going anywhere. Just get the hand size right back anyway. Yeah, at least, like, if this weren't foil, I wouldn't have done it, and if these weren't eternal, because these are both not good. Okay, what if we try this? Yeah. Let's play some pairs or something. Burnt Joker's sad for not calling it good. I mean, it's good. It just doesn't want to be a long-term part of your Joker roster like it is here eternally. Thaddeus, thank you for the prime. We're gonna buy this, but we don't need it now, right? Big. More steel. Roll once. Stones? Well, maybe not stones with the... Can you go away? What, do I look like Ran to you? Oh, hey, Bean. Good luck today. I think some of your chatters have been lost without you streaming, so they've found their way here. And seem very confused about who you're playing against next. No, neither do I, Collie, but they're not the lone they're not the lone contributor. I guess I do have purple now that I should, well, I can't find it. Riff Raff needs to learn a new tune or something.
Well met.
No, it's fine. It doesn't reflect on you. It's. I mean, I'm sure I have some weirdos that do the same thing. Sizzle, thank you for the 12 months. Smoke, thank you for the super chat and welcome to the stream. I really wish that trading card weren't perishable, because then we could really have an extraordinarily unimpressive erosion. Oh, welcome, Rotted. Need more steel. There we go. Oh god! I did not want to keep these. Just neglecting the riffraff. Oh! We did it. Roffle chatters are all 6'3", 230 pounds of muscle and kings? I don't know about that. Golden boy, huh?
Well met.
Nara, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
Guess we just make more kings. We really need to make way for the 18. Really need to make way for the cabinet. Found it. Oh, you're not in the right spot. How will we ever win now? Oh, whoa, whoa. That's the wrong one to sell. 25 chips? Alright, trading card? Come back. Not you again. OC, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Seem to have left out the G in your name, though. Why'd you buy and sell a photograph? Because we were buying overstock there, and it gives us an extra shop slot. It's basically like a partial reroll for $0. After all those antes looking for this idol yesterday in one of my runs. Oh, bad temperance order there. Business card. We finally found it. I gave up 4 molt for you. And this is how you repay me? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do love gift card. Wow.
Well met.
Let's consider. This is pretty good too, but probably don't want it as a rental, so we'll just refresh it with the riffraff, surely. Prefer cash to gift cards personally? Oh, okay, ungrateful. Jeez. Let's do this just to try and farm business card.
Well met.
And we do this. Lemon, thank you for the 3 months. Oh, we did it. Oh, it's useless. I guess we can hang on to those. Wait, synergy? John, thank you for the super chat. I have played neither, so you tell me. Another purple? How many 6s do we even have? 3? We need more purple so we can make more 6s and then kill them. Let's go ahead and sell out of this. This is probably too silly. Maybe there's a 6 in here. No, it's just, it's always the purple. Wait a minute. The game is cancel culturing me again? With the psychic? How can I get 6 cents value now? Why would you give me... Unbelievable. Oh! Immolate me? Oh no, there's 2 6s in here. Okay, one of them dodged at least. Wait a minute. There's also finally a good joker here. I almost completely missed the constellation because I was so fixated on the stupid 6 cents value. Alright, now we have to see more of our deck so that we can find a 6 to death. Nice. That might be fine. Land of Butter and Lakes, thank you for the 5 months. $22 is probably better than removing 2 cards right now. How many 6s are left? 1. My man. Wait, maybe we get a strength here? Scammed. Are those? All right. Oh, I should have grabbed the voucher first so that we could get immolate in that tarot pack. 72 molts. Incredible. I can't discard with that, unfortunately. Mother of God. Egg. I actually don't think I care about you. Discarded the 6. You'll survive. Those aren't 6s. Those aren't 6s. Goodbye, egg. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wonder if we can even get by without playing a pair, or without playing high card here. Maybe with these extra levels? Because I don't really want to go down to $0 right now. Just going for a 1-card deck. Probably not. I have 34 cards. What's this look like? Chips are the meaningful aspect here. And it's not like we're going to draw 4 of a kind. Bummer. Wait. I think this probably wins. Ooh. A little risky. It's so stupid and pointless to even bother with the erosion, but it's very funny. Like, the blue seal is so much... Yeah, we have to take the blue seal. It's just so much better. Chad, if you don't stop backseating, I'm just going to intentionally avoid getting 6 cents value even harder. You're being obnoxious for plays that are just correct. Alright, you probably die here. I don't think we want the... Like, we have 2 open Joker slots. I don't think we want the Ecto right now. Alright. I guess we just start consuming the planets. Here's our blue seal. God. These jokers are terrible. Just move the Eternals to the right. Neat. Oh, I missed some score there with the jack. Mime could be something if we find it. Oh my god. What a snipe. I guess that's the benefit to a 31 card deck. Ben, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're liking the videos. I can't believe we still have a riffraff at this point. Maybe we don't any longer, because that's a pretty good pickup. Nice. More money. Holy. I guess we can add 1/6. Photo isn't great when we're... We have 3 right now. I guess it's fine. Gets me out of the riffraff. And then we're just looking for mime in this spot. And then the Cavendish can eventually go as well. Is the Ecto actually helpful too? Not if we get the mime. Missed the 6. And a sad baseball card isn't uncommon. I think it was at one point. No 6s. Oh, I didn't make room for a poor hallucination. I forgot about that fellow. It's an uncommon, but not a great one as a rental. It's technically as good, maybe better than the banana. Well, it's back. Right, because it's 3. But we'll have to deal with the painful discarding sounds. Get all these face cards out of here. Where 6? Chariot. Let's see what we get off of the next one first. If anything. Cool. More steel, and we hit the 6. Oh! Please, please show me the mime. Skip. Just ended up being neutral on the strength. Nope. Send it. Money. There's a strength.
Well met.
Mr. Bacon Pie Boy, thank you for the prime. That name was a journey. No 6s, unfortunately. At least we got enough gold cards. Nope. Oh, 6 and a strength. Honestly, the blue seal might be the stronger thing. But this is the funnier thing. Well, we can do both. I refute the question. We can have both. I wonder if this exact collection of jokers has ever been made in Balatro before. See why I wouldn't. There's nothing particularly unique or interesting about it. Oh, we hit the 6. Sigil. No, thank you. Wait, we had another 6? How could this be? No, no. That can't be true. That's impossible. No whammies. Thank you for the bits. Search your feelings. You know it to be true? No. No. Honestly, we probably need to get some more red seal steel. And then I already know I'm going to regret this. Could just rip that in place of the hallucination since we're kind of on our... Well, it's uncommon, so that's not bad. Did you regret it? I mean, it did about the same as it would if it had hit. Oh, I wanted the money. Hands doesn't get me there, neither does modest scaling. I think the only thing that can is a mime here. RG, thank you for the super chat. Have you ever thought that the chicken crossing the road to get to the other side is a dark joke, considering it implies the chicken got killed on the road? Does it? I don't know. Dark humor enthusiasts when they start talking about the chicken getting hit by a car. Dedge. We tried. There is no mime. Unless... There is no mime. We only need 12 more hands. Surely the grabber would have done it. GG. Ghost deck? Why not? Uh-oh. Almost a straight flush. Oh no. I can't believe I've done this.
Well met.
Don't make me hex the walkie-talkie, dude. Polly, thank you for the 7 months. think we skipped the voucher here. Whoops. Money? Not exactly. Jesus. Gold cards. Okay. 5s are not 4s. Get rid of those. Beautiful. Now we've got to build. Go in Edsy mode. Twos and 5s.
Well met.
Nye, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that.
Well
Could also strengthen. Here and here. Maybe that's my best bet. Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just parsed that. So many... So many losers recently, man. It's sad. We don't have many queens left. Well, me drawing them. We could do another erosion run, back to back. So, what do we have? Kings and 8s we want to build towards? Sixes were a fluke. Speculative. Hey, the 6s weren't a fluke. More gold cards, more good, I guess. If we load them up on the kings, we can get a golden ticket. I just spoke it into existence, didn't I? Nope. We are going to be discarding, but we could, like, burn through this. Just for the money. Oh my god. Maybe we don't need to discard. I mean, I should for the gold cards, but... Kings and 8s. Do we add an 8 just for the potential 8-ball value? Venus? Kings and 8s. Not a 4. Hey, welcome, Oma. Cool. Get to keep the gold cards.
Well met.
Ark, thank you for the 14 months. Goodbye. Alright, we want to shift towards the kings, I guess. Oh no. Maybe I should have kept the ramen for one more round. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. That run had a lot of potential. But not being able to discard is devastating there. With that draw specifically. Correct line is probably sell the Hex, buy the Mega. We can go for the greed angle. Beautiful. I kind of just assumed that it had already won. Nito. Actually, that's not enough, is it? Uh-oh. Dead? Flush gets us there? Well, so does that, but I have to draw the flush for that to be relevant. That's why I was chasing it. Oh. The goat? It's probably this. We'll get the deaths later. Let's do this, clean up the deck some. And an early overstock. I'm gonna have to work to be able to afford that, though. Okay. Should be fine. Thanks to the gold cards. Vagabond is one of my favorite Econ jokers, though. William, thank you for the super chat. Beautiful. Another one. Haters will say the Vagabussy makes you poor.
Well met.
Jesus. Lee, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate that.
Well met.
Okay, we do probably need some scoring assistance here. Baseball card. I don't know about that. Oof. Probably do want that long term. Probably don't want both of those. Don't mind you. Thanks for the draw. What is... I didn't take the dice. That was annoying. If this were not perishable, I would absolutely take this right now, but it is very perishable. Bro. Square man, pretty good. Can use that later. I don't think we need that. Neat. Okay. Oh my god. Holy. Maybe we're done with you then. And we just go with the goat? Nah. We can greed it a little bit longer, maybe. We want the voucher here before I run out of money again. Never mind. Eesh. It's getting flashbacks to the previous run. It's a pretty good, like, final card from the Vagabussy there. Alright, I need to get my money up. What if we do this, though? We're a little bit less dependent on our pairs once we are able to make the shift out. Look for money in here. That's money. Look for money in here. It's like money because we'll draw kings more better. Why can't I find the red seal? Scammed? Rebate. Tempting? I don't think I have the space for it unless I get out of the, we're getting there. Could consider getting out of the supernova. We could also get out of the trio. Maybe that's worth. Cruel, thank you for the prime. Have I still not? Well, we don't have the discards for it, unfortunately, so I don't think we're doing it. That'll help. Rip it. What is your problem, man? Just give me the red seal. Actually, unreal. Here. And here. I keep trio. What has been better than trio so far? Finally. Jesus.
Well met.
Birthday skeleton. Thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate that. Probably don't really want to be in a paired build long term. So let's start working our way towards something better. We still are a pair build for now, though. This run's potential is unreal, yeah. Unfortunate to see a death with no good target like that. Well, you know what? You made up for it, Balatro. Thank you. Onk is interesting. We could onk something long term when we like start making the pivot. Probably want to get full value off of this moon. This probably wins though. Yeah, I should have just used it to clear the inventory slot. Or Mars. The tooth. It's not bad. I'm gonna hold the money since I didn't open up an inventory. I think we can skip that. It is like the exact card that we want, but we've got red seals. Ouch. Bigger ouch. Biggest ouch. Tooth can be brutal, man. Okay, probably have to pitch the moon here. No. Maybe it'll be the Yonk that goes if need be. Two aces, three queens. Okay, just use it. Spaceman. Oh god, the arm. Cool. Wraith, probably not it. Ugh. Keep hitting the wrong kings. Alright. Bring on the pain. Four of those is fine. Cool. Probably doesn't want to be a Wraith here. Serpent. Hey, temperance value. Is this the pivot point? Ante 7? Probably not. I mean, it's still the pivot point. Maybe try and break this. This is 4x because of the red seal. And that kind of negates the need for these now. Nope. One more. Let's see if we can get more gold. We did. This up front, this here. Oh my god, it's never the red seals, man. It's fine. At least it's a club this time. This is kind of a bad time for this boss. Yes, when you onk a perishable, it copies the perishable tag. Copying a joker copies a joker. It also removes negative. Kind of negates the need for the Ankh, right? Or eliminates the potential for the Ankh. Discard's good, though. Oh, okay, that's not... Huh. Orbikind is at 250. So this is 2x, but opens up the possibility to roll. Cool. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's too late to do the invisible on the blueprint, unfortunately. Go Dusk. It's another good target for the invisible to hit. Alex, thank you for the gifted membership. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find an opening for this Dusk, I think. Dusk, the Immolate. I don't know, words. All right, we need you. And you. Copying correctly. Excellent, thank you for the gifted membership as well. Alright, red seals don't show up in here, right? Unlucky. The one time I didn't want them there. Now they're perishable. It's fine, at least today is a day where we get overstock, apparently. Hackermans. Shouldn't be rolling that hard. Because of the fact that we do have the invisible. That maybe could have been the best opening we had for the Immolate, but yeah. You ever unlock flush 5 here? Cost me quite a bit of money. Maybe. Probably needs to happen at some point, though. Wouldn't mind that coming back around. Holy! I did not think that was going to happen. Incredible. These are pretty terrible, though. We have the death already, so it doesn't really matter. I did say that the red seals never end up in the tarots, right? Do I just have to rip this now? Okay. Probably fine. Annoying. Second best short term? Yeah. Oh, not hitting. Okay, we're just gonna do it. just to make sure we get some trading card value. It killed a non-red seal. That's why I did. I wouldn't have done it if it killed a red seal. It also wasn't a club. You. Bean. Huge. Alright, I do need to play these. Okay, so we only have through, like, next ante to find something. Thank you, liquidation. We don't have... Okay. Surely we get lucky again, right? There's very few hands that we could draw that would be worth emulating. This might be one of them. That was one of them. That was an incredibly lucky draw. We don't copy the ability of the Dusk, because I want to score more points. Take over trading card. I might now, since I only have 2 cards left to get rid of, and they're both like reasonably close to being gone. I will take that over the trading card for sure. Since we only have realistically 1 card left to get rid of. Zero cards left to get rid of once we do that. Oh my god, can I afford to do that? Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I don't know if I survive if I take this, is the problem. Where are we in the blinds? No, we don't survive. I can't take it. Right, because we need to score like 4 million next ante, and we're already barely doing that. It's painful, but... Okay, now we can take one. Oh. Wait, we can take a second one of these too. Just need to find something actually worth grabbing. Probably not this. We're just gonna win in one right now, it seems like. It's the last card. I didn't need to play all those red seals. AG, thank you for the membership.
Well met.
And Omakins, thank you for the gifted subs. No, we are looking for an idol now. Probably need to store this away. Oh god, it's the club. That's fine. Only our first card matters anyway. So we just make one of them. Just find one suit changer and we win. It's only a big deal if you don't use your brain. Just turn the stone into glass. How do we know which one it is? I guess when they're together like that, it's this one. Ugh, worst hit by a wide margin, but we also don't have any other scoring options, so there wasn't much I could have done there. Okay. Let's hold money. Or does this still win? I should be copying this. Not here, obviously. But giving up the Chad does limit our score a little bit. Why is that business card so good? Huge. So I still want to replace this and this. I almost sold the sun there. Oh my god. Ooh. Break, please. Unfortunate. Egg. Blast cannot break if it's debuffed, no. Nothing really worth skipping for there. We don't need the score right now, so I'd rather come back for a non-perishable version and just farm the money. No need to sell that. Okay, so we probably will need a replacement for this for next ante. $28. Still slightly better on 4 of a kind since all of their scoring comes from the first card still. Kind of awkward. Like, I need Cryptid to load up on glass right now. It doesn't last long enough and plays horribly with the Dusk. Also, Dusk is kind of sketchy with the small of a deck size. Okay. Annoying. Almost catastrophic. There it goes. Idol is now fully online, but we do have 12 cards in our deck. Orange Soda, thank you for the 2 months. Trading cards back. Could always immolate. After we just broke it. I think we gotta work on it. Why is it always perishable though? Set up for the Dusk. We run into the heart boss yet. That is not my concern right now. Well, we're risking glass no matter what. Didn't we see oops? Yeah, that was like several antes ago when we had no capacity to take it. That helps. Boss blind actually helps our dusk. Surely. Wrong suits. Stonks. I need all, like, it's all hands on deck for scoring right now. I just don't know if we can shift the glass in this run. So I might just put the gold back on this. That's helpful. I've heard that before. Yeah, but this time I mean it because we only have 12 cards. Still have one stone card. Oh, okay then. How much will negative DNA help? We don't have to worry about that because it's not something that will happen. No, lucky instead of gold. Well, I had the gold card. I didn't have a lucky card. And prior to that, I was considering keeping the glass, but I don't have the capacity to anymore. Aura? Why not a trib instead of photo? Yeah. I think I need both of these more. Okay. At least the money's been good. Maybe we just break it. Three of those left. Is this better now? So 1.5 to the 5th divided by 2. Well, more than that, right? Because each one, it's 15 triggers on each of them. No, 20. I think it's gotta be Bloodstone, right? Because this is times 1, 2. This is 2 to the 4th. This is 1.5 to the 5th. Yeah, on average, Bloodstone has got to be better. That's way too many 1.5s. I'm not going to math it out. Plus, it'd be funny if I died here. Ozkin, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, that seemed like it was better. A part of that was we were able to play the flush 5, but Black Hole Sun. Look like 11 Bloodstone hits. Out of, what, 20? So, about average, yeah. Actually kind of huge here. It's honestly not the one I wanted to do, but it's fine. Also, probably shouldn't have done the holographic one because we want to find polychrome. So it does mean we'd probably swap this out for an oops if we encounter it. Yeah, that was slightly above average, it seems, or even more slightly above average. Oh, come on. Just one last idiot here. Okay. The draw has the potential to be very annoying here. What's your problem, man? When idle? That's what I've been saying. Oh. Well, there's one improvement for us. We're not going to have room for a golden ticket, so we probably just have to do this. How about a cryptid? Oh, thank you. By photograph. Oh, that's huge. Somehow we're still on pairs. Holds. All right, let's put it on a fresh copy so that we can maybe get the polychrome dream. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm due for a money shot here. Yeah, that gives us some time. Can't take that. We are still idle ready. Just cost me money for nothing. Nice. There we go. All right. Ox starts at the beginning of an ante and does not change. Money. So we have one more ante if we don't find idle. Or start pivoting to glass. It's really sketchy with the small of a deck. And the oops. Could put that on one of the stones at least. Hello? Another chance? Could also put this on that in a new card and get more stones, but I'd rather just get a death for that game plan. Alright, who dies here? Probably the oops. And then we look to get out of the Bloodstone long term. But like the alternative is we sell the Bloodstone, which seems silly. Some score is better than no score. Everything has a red seal. Polychrome me? Nope. Followed again. Really want to be playing that here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.5, 4. Cool. Everything copies the idol. Okay. It's a little bit better than just the bloodstone. Huge. Probably have to use that on glass, which is super... Like, the small hand, the small deck... well, at least the oops is gone. Get out of here. Okay, that's like the optimal time to draw the glass so that we can use it and then lose it. Just sell bloodstone for show, man. Depends on how soon it comes and how much money I have when it does, but the more and more we move on with this run, the less and less possible that becomes. Alright, because next ante is like E17, then E21. Can add a new card at least. Might have Fool here just to get some of the stones out of our deck as well. Probably have to. Like, we're just going to be stuck in a situation where we're putting glass at risk soon is the likely scenario here.
Well met.
This is awkward. Let's not use the glass until we know what our hand is going to look like. Meaty, thank you for the 5 months. Only have one more stone card. Probably can't use it here.
Well met.
Because if we discard the glass and draw the stone, we just kind of brick. Syrup is life, thank you for the 2 months. So many immolates and perishable chads. I've noticed that too, yeah. I think every chad that we've seen has been perishable. That's not bad. I think we can get away with it. There's one situation where we do get weaker. And if it's a hit, if it hits the photo. But I think this is the final ante where we have a chance at making this play without having to do glass. We just skip here. I should have used the death. Brought that in with me. Okay. Now I can. I did that in the bad order though. But now at least I can buy this. Use this to block for cryptid. Yeah, anything but photograph is essentially equivalent right now. Have no stones left in the deck. I'm just gonna send the glass to make sure. I'm a little bit scared since we haven't seen our score yet. But there's no way that Bloodstone was adding 8 E's to the score, right? Yeah, this is giga unnecessary. Yeah, look for a death, maybe. It's another perishable one. Still open these, take a stone card or any king since we got the sun. So it's E26 with 2 glass. That means E17 is easily cleared. I'll take the stone money here. Actually, maybe we stop taking the stones, or we stop taking new cards until we death the stones out, because those can be pretty sketchy. When we have a 5-card hand, like it can brick our draws too hard, so save that for death, maybe. Are we selling the photo before popping the invis? Maybe. This is what I'm talking about with the stone cards, though. I'm probably not going to, but I probably should. Save scum? Eh, it's just not that important. This run isn't that impressive. It's just a casual run. Well, we got the best hit. That's pretty... Well, I guess this would be the best hit at this stage. Okay, look for deaths. Encrypteds. We do have a king that needs a red seal. That's funny. I mean, I can't... That doesn't make me stronger in any hit, because this is the only meaningful joker to sell. But at least we would have gotten another chance if it did hit the photograph. I think we reroll out. Oh my god, that's very lucky. We are going to be forced to risk some glass here, though, unfortunately. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Technically, this is slightly better. Actually, not until we play full glass, maybe, but it doesn't matter. No breaks. That could give us a cryptid. death is also very nice for us here. It's fine. I'll death the other one. Don't know why I sold that, but I've already done it. Did you take an Ecto for a DNA? I don't think I can do that with a Dusk as an important part of my scoring. No glass at risk here. E30 with no glass. That's important to have a sense of. Holy. Oh! Polychrome me? Never lackey. Is that all but one of the stones out? Nice. So there's one card that can break our draw, but we'll just death it. They purposely not triggering any money. Clearly, I'm just unlucky. Another chance. Surely we'll hit one of them, right? Nope. Maybe there's one in here. Nope. Okay, Death and the Fool. Oh, there's the money. Chat, you know you're being annoying when you make Holly mad like that. They have the patience of a saint. You gotta chill out, just let the run go. Oh, almost misclicked there. Polychrome is a lower rarity than it's foil, holographic, then polychrome in order of most to least rare.
Well met.
Raptor, thank you for the prime. So it's not like unreasonable that we haven't hit polychrome yet. We just have rolled quite a lot of auras. Do I even want that here? I do want that voucher skip, so I probably have to take it. Don't need to risk glass yet, although the problem is this might force us to. Grabber feels like bait. Do you know what that word means? .5 holo, 0.35 holo, and 0.15 poly for the chances. It's somewhere around there. I didn't think they were that nice of round numbers. Turbulence, thank you for the bits. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Past sense of bite, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense then. One six, 2/3, 3/6. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't think that they were... That makes sense. Or more sense. Alright, we're E30 with this. Don't forget to take the skip. We do have blank, right? Yeah. Oh, we have to reroll that boss blind as well. Probably just hold our money then. That's fine. Four of a kind, not get it. Almost certainly not, no. What? No. No, it won't. Alright, send it. Unlucky. A wall. So we probably need a few pieces of glass for that. Why did I take this? That was just like a habitual snag. Without really considering. We don't care about taros, so I don't think we take that. And if we do manage to get antimatter, we won't want them clogging our shop. Haven't seen a cryptid in a while, unfortunately. Biz would have gone crazy if he had the voucher there? Yeah. That's alright. we've got a lot of glass. It's like all of it, right? Surely we don't need all of our glass here, do we? I think this is probably already too much. I think three glass was E33. I think that's what my memory is too. Ouch. I didn't take... Wait, did I take the tarot voucher? No, it's just gone. Because it's kind of crazy. Oh, we don't need you anymore, actually. Found it. Negative skip is never bait trust. What is it, opposite day? Surely we don't die here. We're E30 with no glass, so this has got to be fine. For every negative skip you don't take, someone out there gets a blueprint they can't afford. Think about this. Sounds like a skill issue. They probably should have managed their money better. Holy. I mean, I don't have any inventory space for it because I need this stuff, but that would have been good several antes ago. Okay, don't actually put it there because you might goof. Okay, this time for sure. Also, we're cryptid. Oh god, not the wall. Okay. Alright, next time for sure. More. Good enough. Ow. $37. I don't think we beat this no matter what we do here. I think that's just out of range. Oh, I forgot about you. Thank you, hallucination. Okay. Oh. That's what we were looking for. All right. Hey, congrats, Daz. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5.5. So we probably want 1 here. This might get us there. Like, yeah, it's at the break-even point, but because of the photo, we want to prioritize slightly, like it's slightly better on the, yeah, we're dead. On the retriggers, but it's otherwise meaningless because the photo doesn't really do that much. GG. All right, I'll be right back. All right. What if we do a cheeky unofficial cast of the Major League Balatro match going on? If you want to watch the official cast, check out Zano's channel. But I have things set up, so maybe we can do this. No, that's the wrong thing. Maybe I should have set these up beforehand. Then stream 2 is going to be Ran. Do I have these on the right side? Nope. Wrong side.
Papa's a little salty here, I'm gonna be honest.
Thanks, Rarin. Oh, Twitch. Stop being so annoying. All right. Can we see everything? I don't know any of the details here. Let me update the title as well. Where did... Oh no. YouTube changed everything on the stream titling? So now I have to do this the long way. There we go. All right, what are we looking at? Are we really an ante 7? That, oh my god, wait. Okay, so we've got this is a juicer of a run. We've got double photo for Ran. Still has the mail-in rebates. It looks like Bean has the scoring advantage at the moment. With the extra bloodstone intact. Being on 1 life, yeah, but I think he's well positioned to take at least one more here. No sock in the mix, so I mean, I guess if the idol whiffs for Bean, because it just hit the Jack of Diamonds for Ran, so that could be a way to swing that back. In terms of the terror ordering there, I might have liked to have used the death before the Emperor just to try and get another opportunity to hit the death, because it's so important when you're already on the Jack of Diamonds. But kind of a minor thing. Oh my god, wait. If there's a sock in the shop, it's Jover for Bean. I think it looks like Bean does have a red seal advantage, but is currently missing on the idol. Okay. So proved me wrong with that that death usage, because he kept the death in the fool with that play. So actually maybe better foresight than I gave Rarin credit for there. So the red seals almost act I don't know what round Bean is on, but if we're going to the PvP for Bean right now, it might be cooked. Okay, he has one more chance to hit the idol. I think hitting the idol is probably just kind of mandatory since Rarin hit. I saw Rarin get out of the rebate for the acrobat. He does want to close this out as soon as possible, but I don't think that the acrobat really accomplishes all that much. This extra round does give Bean the opportunity to maybe set up the deck a little bit better, make it more likely that that idol hits the Jack of Hearts. Seems to be what he's pushing towards. But I don't know. It's going to be... It's going to be close. And it's going to depend pretty heavily on whether or not the idol hits. Wonder if I can... maybe drop the quality a bit to help with the lag. There we go. Okay, 10 of diamonds. This might be GG for... Wait, no, Rarin didn't skip. Oh no. That's catastrophic. I think the game was just completely Jover if he takes that skip there. He risked giving Bean more time to set up, and again, like, if given more time, Bean is in long-term a better position. He got, oh my god, he got bailed out a little bit there because it stayed the same. Holy. I think you just absolutely have to skip there. I don't know what he's looking for in another shop when his opponent is on 1 life. So Bean is going to get a 10 of diamonds, red seal 10 of diamonds with a glass on it, but that's just not enough. You have to play like a flush house, and then you don't get bloodstone value. This is really, really just kind of catastrophic for Bean right now. That not only did Rarin's idol hit, it hit twice in a row, and Bean has the better setup and potentially with the red seals and is just behind. But like, you'll notice that Rarin does have the purple seals. That allows him to get the deck set up a little bit better. Look at the difference in deck size. We came in late, so we didn't get to see it, but 29 to 49, that is why Rarin's idol is hitting. Is his deck is just much smaller. So, like that, it's a huge difference in the deck fixing and deck thinning, which is normally something that Bean really excels at. So the fact that Ran was able to keep up with him here is definitely a good showing for this game. So I don't know. I think you just, like, from Rarin's perspective here, I think you just rip this Temperance, roll down, and pray that you find... Oh, he may be stuck. Pray that you find a sock. I'm going to close out some extra tabs here, and maybe that will help. This is just kind of running through OBS on my side right now. I mean, Rarn looks stressed, but he is in an extremely good position. A lot of the scoring is just frankly going to have to come from the Photo Chad and the Bloodstone from Bean's perspective. Maybe he's able to sneak in multiple hands, but even in that situation, Rarn just has like more than 10 glass jack of diamonds. Okay, closing the tab seems to have helped. Never mind. Right as I said that, they lagged again. Being nice and not timing. He might be trying to bait out, like, a suggestion that he might have skipped. Right? Because if you skip, you don't timer. That could make Bean potentially overreact in that situation. But he didn't skip, so he doesn't want to give away that information. When there's an idle, the timer actually becomes a bit of a liability. But I think this is going to be game one to Ran here. I don't see a world where with this idle hit, and not only the idle hit, but the invisible hit. So we can finally see where Ran got his extra copy of Photograph. It was probably from that same invisible. He was just a little bit ahead in the ante. I don't know. It's going to be tough for Bean to pull anything out here. Yeah, Bean's on 1 life. Rarin is on 2. And I just, like, there's no world in which this goes any way but for Rarin. Maybe low latency will help. And no break. I think the breaks are kind of irrelevant at this point. I'm not sure why we picked up the Acrobat there only to not use it, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know if there's an amount that Bloodstone that could lock in here that would, even with the red seals. Because 1.5 is just so much smaller than 2x. Oh! Red seals on the glass, though, are a big difference. That's, uh-oh. I did not consider the fact that those were, glass cards that were red sealed. 4E11, I think, is just out of range. If we 3x the score right now, it should be about, like, 125 or 126 E11. So I don't know if Rarin necessarily wants to throw this hand of glass right now with that in mind. I don't know if he's going to do the math or if my math is even correct, but I don't think this is enough. Yeah. No breakage, though, from what I could see. So that's the good news. That's, alright. I guess I didn't see that, Bean had so much red seal glass. I thought it was just red seals. But, we're gonna, what would need to happen now is maybe a, I don't know, some sort of resource that maybe a skip from Bean to preserve the idle hits, and then Rorin has to find a Joker in the shop to make up for the red seal difference. So I think knowing you're behind here in Rorin's spot, I don't think you can take skips anymore. I think you need to see something in the shop that can close the gap. That's a tough call to make. The other issue is that if Bean simply hits the idol, which is getting increasingly likely, there's no chance for Rorin to come back from that, right? As soon as Bean hits the idol, it's GG. Really good tarot cards, so showing the strength of Zodiac deck here. I'm not sure how the Baron is going to get more than 3x here, but maybe just blocking a rare could be relevant into finding that blueprint or brainstorm, right? Bean also has the Bloodstone, which could pop off. I wouldn't count on that. But that is the situation, or that is part of the reason why if the idol hits, it's just over. So, like, we can't live in a world where the idol hits for Bean because that just ends the game because of the red seals. Yeah, the deck size is really in Rorin's favor. He hit the Jack of Diamonds. I don't... Here's the problem. From Rorin's perspective, he thinks the idol hit, right? So maybe he's just thinking to himself, just pray that the idol doesn't hit. The problem with that play is that the idol didn't hit and he was still way behind, right? So he needs to find something in the shop that is better than a Baron. Okay. This is going to be the only game that we cast because I'm going to lose my mind if I see another complaint about the lag, so we'll just not cast any games until I redo the overlay. Is Rorin risk not skipping? I mean, based on the information that we have, he should. Based on the information that he has, I don't know if he can. I also don't know if he can with only $4. So I think he is definitely in a situation where he's probably going to take the skip, especially after he used the death on a king. That kind of indicates to me that he's setting up just for a big score in the final hand. I think what he's trying to do and why he's not taking the round right now is he's trying to see if Bean was going to skip so he could use that information to like make a better decision. Okay, he took the skip. So he saw that Bean took the round. He thinks that the idol is missed, which it has, but it has every time. And like he was just using that information. So really good like restraint and patience from Rorin here. I just don't know if it's going to matter because of the red seal diff. Looks like a 5 of diamonds hit from Bean. So if Bloodstone just, like, has an incident here, it could be close. Like, we were, what, 2, maybe 3 idle hits of a difference between the scores last round. Rarin did get a little bit stronger here. There is a chance that, like, even with the Red Seal Glass, that if the Bloodstone just fumbles, the gap could be closed. Now the mime, it does come into play, so he's like not getting nothing from that Joker slot, but gonna be getting less out of it than Rarin is, even on this Baron that he picked up. All right. Insanely close game, though. Insanely close. I wonder if as Rarin here, you maybe, because you were, what? You were around the same score as Bean last time. Maybe you do just, like, throw multiple hands here, trying to, like, if you have more than... I think you just throw this hand here and play 2 of them. Bean's Idol did not hit last round. Bean's Idol was on 10 of diamonds and he was still in the same score. So the Bloodstone is really the Red Seal Glass is his main scoring tech, but the Bloodstone is there to support it. It was so close last time that, like, the Bloodstone being a fumbling could be a difference. It also could make a difference that Rarin's able to get 2 of these hands in, right? Okay, first one. So he's at, if he throws another one of those, he's at like 1.8 E11. So still a little bit short of where Bean was last time, but Bean might also be short of where Bean was last time. I think, okay, he's just looking for that final, uh-oh. Might have made 1 too many kings there. He also has 1 additional king here, so that's another 1.5x on top of effectively doubling the score. So he might be a little bit closer to where Bean was last time. You're right, it's 2 1.5s. It'll be double the score that he just got. So that, which is, his other score is basically 1 E11. So he's going to be at like 2 or 3 E11 here, yeah. Which is right, almost the exact same spot. The Bloodstone looks quiet from Bean's side, especially at the back half. This is going to be close. Unfortunate time for the lag. Nope, just enough. The Bloodstone locked in at the end. Obscenely well played from, like, both of them. That's kind of nutty. Really well played. Really close game. I'm surprised. Like, you can see the deck building difference, like, almost caught up for Rarin there. Well, Bean had like 7 hits of Bloodstone leeway. Okay, so he must have just gotten unlucky the first time is what happened. He also didn't, he was -1 Red Seal the first time, so that cut into his score a little bit. What do you think was the difference with the Baron? That may have been a bad pick. Baron made him stronger. Rarin just didn't have Red Seals. Is 100% the difference there. That's like the only difference. Having Red Seals there is effectively like Bean having a Sock and Buskin and Rarin not having one. Anyway, I'm going to send you over to Zeno, who's casting. I'll work on getting this set up for the weekend so that we can do the other games. And now I can just like watch and enjoy the games anyway. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, well, if you're on Twitch, I'm sending you over there. But if you're on YouTube, just go to Zano's channel and you can see the games there. I will be playing tomorrow against Doc, so I probably won't be going live until about 2 hours later than normal. So about an hour before this time tomorrow, and we'll probably just be doing the match and only the match tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I will see you tomorrow, but I probably won't be able to interact much.